Hi everyone, welcome back to this course. In these previous videos, we have been writing JavaScript code using variable operators and making the comparison. But have you ever wondered what actually make up a piece of JavaScript code? What are the building blocks? Today we are diving into something fundamental yet often overlooked, and it's called the statements. We will explore what expressions are, what block statement do, and the truth about the semicolon in JavaScript. This might seem basic, but understanding this will make you write cleaner and more professional code. So let's get started. First thing first, what is exactly is a statement? Think of a think of a statement as a single instruction that you give to JavaScript. It's like telling someone to turn on the light or close the door. Each statement perform an action. For example, let as equal 15. This is a statement. It's declare a variable and assign it a value. Okay. Also, this is also a statement. It instructs JavaScript to print something in this console. Now, in JavaScript, statements typically end with the semicolon. I say typically because JavaScript has a something called automatic semicolon insertion, which we will talk about in a moment. But here is the key things to remember. A JavaScript program is essentially a collection of statement execution one after another from top to bottom. Okay, so moving to the next topic. Next topic is expression versus statement. Now let's clear up something confusion. What's the difference between the expression and the statement? An expression is any piece of code that produces a value. Think of it as a something that evaluates to a result. What it means, like 5 plus. This is the expression. It's evaluate to 3. Okay. So it's evaluate equal 8. Right? Isn't it? Also is greater than 18. This is also expression. It's evaluate to either a true or a false. Even a simple variable name is an expression. Okay, like this is. Okay, the evaluation to whatever value is stored in the variable. Now here where it get interesting. Every expression can be a statement, but not every statement is an expression. Remember, this is this is a both an expression and a statement. The expression 5 plus 3 evaluate to 8, and the semicolon make it a complete statement. But something like this, like const is equal 25 semicolon. This is a statement, but the entire line isn't an expression. However, the right side the 25 is an expression. Why does this matter? Because okay, comment it out. Okay, comment it first because otherwise it's showing error. Okay, now it's okay. Okay, why does this matter? Because in JavaScript there is a place where only expression are allowed. For example, inside template literal or as argument to function, you can only use a expression, not a statement. Means this is valid. What is it? The age greater than 18, right? this is expression. Okay, but you can't do this is a valid, remember, but you can't do this. Let x equal 5, error, because the let x equal 5 is a statement, not expression. Okay, because you are using the let var here. I hope you understood. Otherwise, you pause the video and rewatch this part. Uh, it will be clear in your conscious. Okay, now moving to the next point is block statement. All right, now a block statement is used to group multiple statements together. You create a block by wrapping a statement inside a curly braces. So what it means, it's called curly brace or bracket, right? This is second bracket or curly braces. So you can call it curly braces. So in these curly braces, whatever you write, this is a block statement. Okay, I mean everything inside this curly braces is the consider one block statement. Now, where do we use blocks? You will see them everywhere with the if statement, loops, functions, and more. For example, we already see the our previous video in condition, right? We implemented the condition, and this is the curly brace, right? The console log. This curly braces create a block actually, right? So, and this curly brace create a block that group both console log statements together. Also, here is something important. Variables declare with let and const inside a block are block scope. That means they only exist within that the block scope. And we already see in our variable lessons, right? Let then console log. That means this block scope only working in this group, and outside this message is not readable. This showing a message is not defined. Okay, I mean these variable message only exist inside the block. Outside of it, JavaScript doesn't know what message is. However, if you use a var, it's not block scope, it's a functional scope. We know that, right? So then you are using this message. If you are using the otherwise var, then you can get this result outside this group. Okay. Okay, no problem. Now let's tackle the semicolon depth. Should you use them or not? Should we use them or not, or should you use them or not? In JavaScript, semicolons are used to terminate statement. However, JavaScript has a feature called automatic semicolon insertion or ASI, which means the JavaScript engine automatically adds semicolon for you in certain situations. For example, this code work fine. Okay, JavaScript automatically inserts semicolons at the end of each line. But here is the catch. ASI doesn't always work with the way you expect, and it can lead to bugs or showing a error. Look at this example. Let result 10 plus 5. Then the second line we use the parenthesis 2 plus 3 to string. you might think this is two separate statement, but JavaScript says as it JavaScript thinking this is the actual line. Okay, so this will give you an error because JavaScript think you are trying to call 5 this 5 as a function. Remember, then what is the correct way? The correct way will be this with explicit semicolon. There is no ambiguity. Okay, so this is the catchy part. So my recommendation will always use semicolon. It makes your code more predictable, easier to read, and prevent potential bugs. Many professional JavaScript developer and the major companies enforce this through linting tools. But ultimately, the choice is yours. Just be consistent with the whatever style you choose. I mean, whatever style you choose. Okay. Let's see some practical example to tie everything together. First is our multiply statement, and the multiply statement will be look like this. Okay, first name, last name, full name, and the first name concatenation empty space, then the last name, then console log it. This is the multiple statement. Okay, second block with an if statement. We already see few example, if I'm not wrong, in our previous lesson. Score, then the condition, score greater than or equal 80, the let grade equal A, console log the excellent work, or your grade is great. I mean, this is this curly braces, this curly bracket, curly braces group multiple statement together, and grade only exists inside that block, this block. Okay, now comment, you get this resource in GitHub. Okay, so no problem, always check on the description, you get the resources there. Okay, third, expression as a statement. And what is it? This is a valid statement, but it doesn't do anything meaningful. The result isn't stored or used anywhere. JavaScript evaluate it and then discard the result. If you are using this like you use like this, then in the console you didn't see anything, right? Without console log you see anything? No. Even you need to store this data in a variable, then you can console log this data, right? This is the meaning of this expression as a statement. Okay, our final example, semicolon importance, and you already see the importance. Okay, here this work, but it is risky. Better use a semicolon here. It would be great. Okay, now that's it for statement, expression, blocks, and semicolon. To recap, okay, statement are instructions that perform actions, expressions produce the value, block statement group multiple statement using the curly braces, and semicolons make the end of statements. Use them to avoid bugs. Okay, understanding these fundamentals will make you an more confident JavaScript developer. In the next video, we'll explore math functions and the math object, which will give you powerful tools for working with the number. So if you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe Subscribe for more JavaScript content. Drop any question in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.